Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JK Garage. So we're working on the Subie, as you can see. We've got a little bit of a story time. So, you see this pan, this bucket filled with coolant. Well, I noticed, because I went to go check the exhaust after we did the unequals, because it was still, loud coming out the front, found out it was one of the flanges. Got a temporary fix on that for now, but then I noticed while I was under there, I had a coolant leak. As you can see, this timing belt kit is brand new. So, I had the car on and I was underneath and it started smoking out the front. I was like, oh, that's nice. I looked and found out I was leaking coolant and it looked like it was coming out of the water pump. So we're going to be pulling the water pump out so we can replace the gasket. Since it's brand new, I'm going to reuse the old timing parts. At least that's what it looks like we're going to do. I'm just picking up some of the stuff here. But at the same time, I've also noticed, I was asking around a bunch of the Subaru guys that I know, and it looks like as you see here, I have the crankshaft at top dead center, but no matter how many times I turn it, these cams are a tooth or two too far. So it looks like the guy that previously did this actually put the cams too far forward. So I'm surprised it was running as good as it is. But so the plan's going to be waiting on Jackson from Greenhorn. It's been a while. He said he should be down shortly, but oh well. What I'm going to be doing is first I'm going to wait a little bit longer before see if he gets here. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the water pump. I got the gasket over here. Let me show you what the gasket is. It's stupid thin, way too thin. But it's the way they have it. Here, it's not a picture. That's actually the gasket. Yeah, that's actually the gasket. Wicked tiny. But nonetheless, everything's taken off. As you see, the radiator's off. So you have to pull the radiator just to get to the timing cover without pulling the motor. Yeah, so timing cover's off. Actually, it came out pretty easy. I got a check from my uncle. You take I got to get a new serpentine belt, of course, as you can see. But you take the serpentine belt, you wrap it around the crank pulley that would be here, and put it around the alternator. And then, so it'll look, kind of like how this is. But then you take this end here, you wrap it down on itself and start turning, and it tightens up and it holds the harmonic balancer in place so you could take the bolt out. So that worked. But so now I'm going to start getting ready to pull as you see the wrench there, pull out some of the pulleys, or at least that pulley so I can get the tensioner out. Then we can pull the belt off and get to the water pump. But it's going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll get it, I hope. So, like I said, I'm waiting on Jackson before I really start tackling this. Yeah, I got to figure out why the cams are shifted forward. It's kind of bugging me because this I know is at top dead center, and the cams are both advanced. I believe that's advanced. So, yeah, I'm going to hopefully figure out why. What I was told by most of the Subaru guys is just tape the cams and put it one tooth back towards, so that yellow mark right there. I also marked the belt because if I'm spinning the engine and I feel something catch, I'm going to have to put it back to where that mark is on the belt, so I'll reset the belt. But the cam's supposed to be this yellow mark lining up with this here, but as we can see, that ain't happening. So I don't know what happened in between when he did it and now when I'm doing it. But we'll figure that out when we dig into it. So again, probably third time. I'm just nervous as fuck because I've never done a timing belt and it scares me. So, but I'm waiting for Jackson and then we'll start tackling this once he gets here. But that's my story time. Went to fix the exhaust and found a coolant leak. Yay. So I've been driving this to work. Mom's let me take this because Corolla's down for some fun goodies that are going to happen soon. I can drive it still. But it still smokes, like I was saying, at idle and on takeoff. So it's getting ready for a valve job, new piston heads and rings, and rod bearings, and then I can push more horsepower. But that's beside the point. We're working on this today because I need this car back. I already miss it. So, yeah. So I'll catch you guys when Jackson gets here and when we start tackling this. Every time I got this jackass in my house.
Eat a dick. It's fucking cold.
We have the electric heater running now, so we can warm our hands up.
I'm gonna put it in my ass.
Okay.
Sit right down on it like a fucking bar stool.
So we got Jackson, as you can see.
Hello. Welcome back to another fucking... All right, cut right here. Welcome back to another video of complete jackassery and fucking freezing temperatures. Today, we're most likely going to be doing a water pump on the 98 Impreza. And I'm going to stop doing this because it's hurting my neck.
I did give the intro on at least how far I've gotten so far.
This is no fucking joke. Like, it is cold. It is 23, 24 degrees right now.
I literally have his old Carhartt on with my sweatshirt underneath it. So I'm toasted.
Oh, dude, yeah, I have my fucking... Well, actually, now that I've stopped stuffing fucking groceries down my neck, I can probably put my gloves back on.
Yes.
I'm here for moral support, so I can have the gloves and he can have the bare hands.
Yeah. But yeah,
No
so...
shame in being called a pussy.
Pussy.
You should have shame in the way you said that.
Pussy. So, water pump's free. I just gotta make sure that that's actually where my leak's coming from before I decide to pull everything. But I'm really thinking it is, because it was leaking like here. So I'm assuming it is.
Let me get under there and see if I can take the time to cover off and shit. See if it changes.
You can definitely see a lot more under there now. So.
Fuck, it's fucking...
Get the grooves.
Dude, I can't even move in this. I don't know. You might have to help me back up, honestly.
Okay.
Like,
I got the jack. We're good.
all right, so the bolts are loose. He's getting them out now. Got them all loosened first. Check. They all go back in. So they're all
Yeah, that
good.
one's still tight.
Oh,
I broke it free, but I think I put it back
lied
in.
to you.
I broke it free, but I put it back in.
Let's be real. Jacob lied to you. Jacob lied to all of you.
Yes.
All right.
I lied to you. This is a 2.5 liter, not a 2.2.
We're doing a 2.0 conversion.
I mean, if I do the 2.0 heads, we can call it a 2.0.
What I just said just went like this.
2.0.
Call me Elf one more time. Come on.
Elf.
You're an elf. Must be a South Pole elf. The fuck?
They're definitely corroded. Definitely corrosion on it. Might have been
Is
just
that
leaking.
corrosion or is that like a sealant?
Well, it's only on that one so far, so it might be corrosion. I wonder if it was coming out a bolt hole. Which, again,
Interesting.
like from Jason was saying, over-tightening.
Yeah.
John was afraid that it was going to be over-tightened to the point where he stripped it, and that's why it's leaking. But so far, they're coming out good. Yeah, it's got to be corrosion. So maybe that's where my leak came from.
The more you know. Do, 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 do. The fuck were you just jerking off?
I was holding the bolt, I want to throw them.
You gotta commit, dude. Fuck, I am so not used to filming on this.
There is a wide angle on that as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, if you pinch like you're zooming out, it goes to a 0.5 wide angle.
No, it doesn't. It only goes to a 1.
Oh? Oh, it's when when it's folded open, it goes to a wide angle.
Oh.
already lost where one of the bolts was. Hi. Yeah, this one's also nice. This one will be the telltale one because this is the one that's below the one that was corroded. So if this one's really bad, then it probably is leaking out the bolts, which is catching on stuff. So I'm assuming it's corroded. Oh, you can smell it. Yeah, you can smell like corroded coolant.
I don't smell anything. What the fuck? No, it's a wire brush.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
that probably was the issue.
Yeah.
It's coming right out the bolts. But how did it come out over there if the bolts that were corroded were over here?
Because you're written down the seam.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we found the issue.
Probably a water pump gasket.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
We'll see when we pull it off, because it's coming off now.
Open sesame.
Yeah, probably corroded gasket.
Piss.
Dude, that thing literally sounded like you going... Oh.
What the fuck? What was that?
It was
Oh, it was a piece of the that gasket thing, the timing cover, that rubber thing. It's probably all hard and dry.
I'll say it's not rubber anymore. Here. Plastic now.
Oh shit. Oh, that actually might be a piece of the timing cover. Might be a little piece that broke off.
Don't catch on the cam gear, just come on out. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Now you got me doing it.
What is it catching on? It's catching on something.
Your mom's box.
Oh. That's what's catching on. The hose. The backfeed hose, or whatever it is.
Oh, the AT.
Which
Cooler.
you can't get to, because when you put it back in, you put the fucking hose clamps where you can't get a wrench.
Oh. Nice.
Goddamn, Jason. I wonder if I could tilt it just right so I can get to it. Or I'm going to have to pull off the thermostat housing.
Probably.
Well, time to go on.
Oh, dude, we almost had fucking
almost
phase
had another
2.
one.
Oh no, this plastic. Oh, just blinded myself.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. He put it fucking backwards.
Where does it go? Can you pull it off the other end? That way you don't have to like make sure you orient the thermostat right.
I got coolant on my new boots.
Oh, you fucking pansy. Fucking buys work boot. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Yeet.
Ass crack.
Ass crack of dawn at this rate.
Have to put like a fucking.
Actually, what time even is it? It's like, oh wait, no, it's only like 11:30. I was gonna say if it was past midnight.
It's 11:50.
10 more minutes, it'll be ass crack of dawn.
Here, cut this when you fucking.
Yeah. I'll have to put a reminder so I actually do cut it. Man.
That noise was to remind you to cut the scene that I just filmed with my electronic device.
With your license plate. You put a screwdriver one on the other side,
Nice.
and it's covered by the
Well, because
transcooler lines.
so what that probably was the stupid alligator clamps that they come stock with, and
Put
they
all hose clamps on it.
yeah, I would too if I was doing that. Those clamps suck, but I would orient them in a way that you can get to them.
Well, I can get to the hose clamp up here now because I can pull this away. I can get to it now. So I need my 10 mil. Ooh, I just got up to
It's probably a 8 or a quarter.
8. Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't need to keep filming this. We're gonna get that hose off, or Jacob's gonna get that hose off, and that hose that goes into the thermostat housing there, and I'll get back to you when the water pump's officially out and we can take a look at the gasket.
Yeet.
It's a good thing I was recording. Just put like 5 seconds of that video in here just for like simple context without getting like, I mean, you're not monetized, but like without getting copyrighted.
Right.
I don't know. They probably aren't. Are they copyrighted?
Care.
Yeah.
They
Anyway.
are legit. They're a legit filming company, but
So, oh fucking A. Just got the water pump off, and if you see the bottom there, that's the base of the gasket. Half of it's missing. Half of it is
right there
on the bottom of the block there.
Ow,
and
I just got on my fingernail.
nice.
Yeah, so that's probably where this leak's coming from.
I'd say so.
Oh,
And the cool thing is, had that, it's kind of.
yeah,
bless
all
me.
the black paint came off.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked.
The good news is, had this not happened, we might have never known about the timing.
Yeah. Yeah, and also at the same time, if I didn't look at the exhaust where I put that putty on, I wouldn't have noticed the leak.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, it's weird the way the world works like that. Like it's like if Tyler's car hadn't started pissing coolant, I never would have met him. Like because we went to school, but we never
That's
talked.
right.
The only reason I know him is because I started driving him to school, because we had the same class.
Yeah.
So.
Well. Now I'm just gonna clean up the pump. I'm gonna take that.
Take a razor blade and get that bottom edge there and.
Oh fuck!
What?
Look at this hose clamp.
What the shit?
Jason, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, dude, it's all corroded through there, so it was coming out the bolt holes too.
Oh yeah.
God.
Son of bitch! Shit!
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I could clip that. Nice. I wish I could clip that and have it in the video. As, welcome to Basic English. Said, what the fuck does he say?
What are you doing that?
I forget what the fuck his name is. It's something. It sounds like fucking Polish or something.
Oh,
So like, my name is Mr. like Slavinsky. You guys can just call me Mr. S, because quite frankly, I'd have a hard time pronouncing some of your guys' last names. And he goes, so how many of you would say you speak a little English with some difficulty? Anyone? No? You, sir? You speak a little English? He just fucking nods. Son of bitch, shit. Then the whole fucking class, son of bitch, shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're off to a good start here. Speaking of which, shit of bird, roof. Dude, it is all over.
Yeah, that literally one day at work. Car was completely clean. And then one day, I can't get this hose off. It's all loosened. I just can't get the hose off.
Son of bitch, shit.
Alright. Go underneath and try to pull off that hose. That's loose. I didn't see you go like this with your fingers.
Oh shit, it's stuck. There we go. You know what's funny though?
You want to grab that with the channel lock?
It's stuck on 2.2% zoom.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get the channel lock. Third drawer. Yo, did you see that video that got posted to the Subaru page this morning of the guys like, help, I have 2 codes, and somebody made like a rap remix?
Oh.
Oh, hold on, let me tighten this. All right, I need 2 hands for this, so peace.
Oh, dude, that fucking... Oh. Yeah, so Waterpump is out now.
Oh yeah, I should probably clarify that for those of you that can't tell. Only reason I'm doing this with a razor blade is because I started on this coolant nipple and the wire brush just wasn't cutting it. Fucking razor blade ain't cutting it either.
Oh, God.
Oh, there we go. I'm getting it.
Well, from what we're seeing, we have deducted that it's most likely that gasket because there's paint still on the bottom of this area where the pump goes into. So.
I haven't deducted shit. I'm just here helping.
True. But.
I just work here. I don't fucking know. I just work here.
Yeah, so I gotta try and clean a bunch of this stuff off before putting it back in with the new gasket. So this thing's flimsy as fuck. All the paint's coming off.
Hey, there's letters under here. Hey, Japan.
Yes.
We've unearthed an ancient relic. Wow, that sounded really racist. That's not how I meant that.
Yeah, to clarify, we're not racist.
To clarify, I meant like the actual item, not Japan.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking midnight. Who gives a fuck? I'm in Japan.
I'm in Japan.
Fuck it. Say whatever I want. We're past that fucking, like, past that PG shit on TV type shit.
Hey, we don't have to worry about this water. Oh.
What?
I told the guy fucking 2.2. Why do I have a 2.5 gasket?
Well, it looks the same.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
The only difference is the material.
Okay. That's
Oh, no,
true.
Actually, that might be the same as I want.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
So.
probably just the same water pump through all the fucking.
Yeah, because this one goes for the EJ 251, 55, and 57. For 2003 to 2004.
What the fuck? EJ251 was around from 99. Maybe earlier, as far as I know from Foresters, but.
Huh.
Because 98, the first year of the Forester here had the 25D, the only like dual cam 2.5
Yeah.
motor that they made. So.
Huh. Well, I mean, at least like it's the same number because we looked it up through the EJ 22, and it showed the same exact gasket through all of the motors. I'm assuming. I mean, it looks the exact same.
Yeah.
So.
This is the proper method of cleaning these. This is right out of the Subaru book. Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Oh dude, we might need that.
What was that?
It's that gasket thing here.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Welcome back to Cooking with Creed. Today we're going to be making scrambled ham.
Alright, so once we're done cleaning this stuff up, we'll get back to you while we're putting it back in. Yeet.
Alright, so we just got the water pump back in. We got 2 bolts in it right now. From what you can see down there, the gasket's still aligned, so we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the water pump housing bolts in. Get the camera to Jacob down, get the low angles there. Get these bolts, I'm stepping them in there.
Yep, so looking minty. There is a piece that fell off. It's actually right here. I found it. So I asked one of the guys what this piece on the side of the water pump is, and as you can see from the gap in between the water pump and that side of the timing cover, I asked my buddy, I said, so what is this and do I need it? He says it's basically a dust shield, so no. I'm like, okay, well, send it.
Do you have it? Yeah. Do you need it? Probably not.
Nope. So that is the bolt for one of the yeah, that's the timing cover. Nope. In farther, that next one. Yep, there you go.
Shit. I can't even
Yeah, you have to grab the 10 mil and turn it. Sweet. Well, now that we're tightening all this stuff in, we'll catch you when we start to put the timing belt back on. Because so far this is going all right. Cool.
It's not like where you click and you still go like a quarter turn.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit that, it just bends and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that quarter turn that you do with a click type, it literally makes up for with it moving.
Yeah.
So what that extra that you would go is literally it shifting so that you know you're done.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's the benefits of a snap-on. Overpriced, but works really fucking well.
Rebranded Chinesium.
Yeah, so water pump's on.
Getting our torque down right now, 8.7 foot-pounds, 12 Newton meters. Round 2. It said do it twice.
Yeah, because they said sometimes when you do that.
Yeah, so once you get to like 5 and 6, 1 and 2 won't be in spec anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually weren't a little bit. I mean, we're going to 9 foot-pounds instead of 8.7 because we don't have a digital one that can go exactly 8.7, but
yeah,
that's not going to hurt it. 0.3 fucking foot-pounds isn't going to make a difference.
No, I mean,
it's
it
like
also
taking
says
a ratchet and going with it.
Right.
You know?
Well, it also says on the Subaru book, it says that it's 8.7 plus or minus 1.4. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're way within spec.
Yeah, you can bring it up to like 9.5 and still be safe. So.
I'm gonna do 3 just cause.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Good.
So we did use a Felpro gasket. I was hearing from some of the other Subaru guys they would never use a Felpro. Oops. But we'll see how long.
We may be doing this again, and we may be a little quicker at it.
Yeah, so we're gonna time ourselves next time and not have any distractions like we had for the past 5 hours. Well, 3 to 4 hours.
All right, she's meant.
Hell yeah.
All right, water pump is torqued. Next, probably just clean the pulley real quick and yeah.
Yeah, start getting the timing components back in. We're going to get some sort of clamp so we can push that down, and I'll get a pin so we can put it through because there's a pin. When you push down the tensioner portion here, you can line it up with that hole and you put a pin in. And then once you get the tensioner back in with the belt on, you release the pin, and then that's what actually tensions it. So
it is both metaphorically and literally a grenade.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the pin that comes with these kits looks exactly like a grenade pin, so it's kind of funny. It's not even mine, it's my grandfather's.
Yeah. Do you really think if we could afford Snap-on shit, we'd be driving these? Because we would.
Yep.
They'd look a lot cooler.
They would.
No, honestly, we still wouldn't afford Snap-on shit because these would look cooler.
Exactly, yeah. We wouldn't be able to afford Snap-on because we made our cars Snap-on material.
We'd still be out here with, what the fuck did you just say?
we made our cars Snap-on material. Why can't I have any of my good jokes on camera?
What do you mean? You're on camera every time you film. No. So yeah, probably clean up that pulley a little bit because with all the shit on our hands, it's gotten kind of greasy. You don't want that as the back of the belt's riding over it because you don't want to be spinning on your water pump. That's not good.
Coolant go burr.
Sure. And then once we get that covered up, probably try and blast a little bit of this gunk off. Maybe we'll just leave it. That way it doesn't rust. Yeah. But whatever. You know, it's cold. Trying to get this done. Yeah. So clean it up. Try and get what we can back together. And maybe we'll get it running tonight.
Maybe. I got to find the coolant. I bet you I have a bunch of coolant up there. I bet you I have enough up there. And plus I have leftover ATF fluid right there. ATFF.
Oh, yeah, this is an auto, so you should have a dipstick.
Yeah, it's on this side. Oh, no. Yeah, it's on this side.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, we can't check it out anyway. The car's not level.
Yeah. Where? Wait.
Hold on.
Where is it? Can't find it. Yeah. No, I can't find it. I found it really easy before. It was also really, really hard to pull out when I went to do it the first time.
Yeah, they don't like to come out.
But I did
Oh,
get it.
fuck.
Hand?
I was stuck.
Oh. You find it?
No, but it's in there somewhere. Trust me on that.
Maybe that's where my trans leak is. Oh, no, it's right here.
Huh?
right here, underneath the wires.
Oh.
So right where my index finger is, right there.
Yeah, I couldn't see shit. My fat head was in the way. Alright.
Cool, so we're gonna start putting this back together and we'll go from there. Well, as you see now, we're spinning the engine. We're testing to make sure that the valves aren't hitting on piston.
Feels good.
Sometimes, yeah. Actually, you know, with the cams lined up the way they're supposed to be now, it's not as hard of a compression stroke. Because before I had a hard time turning the engine.
I think we've gone around a couple times now and haven't heard any noises, haven't had any binding. It's really not that difficult to
line up the... Right there. This side's lined up. And that side's lined up.
Fucking right.
And my mark is here now.
And?
The red mark.
And? Mechanic. Fuck you, whale!
Ready for this? Ready for this? Done. It just falls off. I tried to hit the cable with my foot, but I missed. Huh? No. Well, in the bag.
Oh, what if I just like beat the fuck out of the windshield until it...
That's my new one.
Oh, so don't put this in the regular video. Make sure you...
Radiator time! We got everything back in. Got a new belt on here. Tighten these all down.
Take the leaves off of it.
No, it's extra heating. But maybe I want... Oh my god, I still have coolant in here. How? How'd that not come out with this? Alright. So, now we're going to try and slide this back in. Actually, before we do that, I'd set that back. We got to check the thermostat.
Oh,
I think the thermostat's fucked. Yeah, so we're going to check out the thermostat right now. We're going to crack that housing off, get underneath here. But yeah, so everything went back. Me and Jackson timed it last night, as you saw earlier. So now me and Hunter are putting everything back together. Now it looks like once we check the thermostat, we just got to put the radiator in and fill it and burp it. Which I got to contact Jackson. He has the burping system for this. But yeah, so we'll get you in that as soon as we check out that thermostat. Every time he made it. All right.
It's your turn.
I can't go that high.
Oh no, just inhale.
Can do.
Okay, close enough. Okay, it works though. It's there.
You want some Honda wash?
I love me some Honda wash.
I don't know who thought that looks like an A, but last night I decided that this is now Honda.
This heater is so nice. I love it.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna put this back on because found out with the EJ22s you can actually install the thermostat both ways.
Or anyway, I didn't take it off because it's stuck in the housing by the gasket. So I'm not gonna undo. Excuse me. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna undo that and then have to go get a new gasket. But looking through the forums, I guess on the EJ22s it doesn't matter. Some guy said since it's oriented vertically, these ones they don't care.
Yeah.
I went through like a handful of different forums and they were all saying that. So we're gonna assume that's the case. Could be wrong, but it can't be any worse.
Right.
So,
so we're gonna plop all this shit back on. We're gonna burp the system with coolant. Make sure it's not leaking. We'll be able to see if it's leaking by burping. So
once you get that back on, see if we can get a shallow socket on the crank pulley again and spin it over again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Make sure with everything together that it still rotates freely.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys when we get this back on and we start to turn the crank.
I bet you that's going to be obnoxious in the video.
Most likely, especially when I turn it this way, because my phone has directional microphone.
Yeah.
So you can barely hear me, but I can hear you.
Right in front and melt the phone.
right, so we're gonna put this on, and we'll catch you guys right after.
All right, so that is where the coolant decided to stop. So this is what we have in the funnel. Everything should be good to go. So we're gonna start it for the first time after it being all completely assembled. We did turn the motor over, no weird noises, turned smoothly, belt didn't jump like it did the time before. Everything seems good. So here we go.
I'm gonna keep my hand on the ignition because if I hear a noise, it's turning back off.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand over here so when the piston comes flying out of the fucking fender.
I'm gonna turn off my headlights.
I mean, it still has that like old Subaru piston slap, but
Yeah, but like in the cold, it usually be like, it doesn't do that anymore.
she sounds good.
Hey, she's bubbling through now.
Yep.
It's like underneath.
Headers are burning.
There's that noise again.
What noise?
That's the ticking noise I'm talking about.
Huh, this thing vapes.
Oh yeah, I should probably actually clean off the head.
Probably. It's gonna smoke regardless. It's already been soaking into the metal. But
Now I'm gonna look, make sure nothing's leaking. And it's leaking.
what is?
I don't know if it's coming out the hose or if it's coming out from that area again. But it's dripping off the hose.
Just try tightening the hose.
Ooh, actually. I need light. It's kind of dripping all over the area.
Good. Oh yes, very nice.
Well, that's good.
What?
This time it's just coming out the thermostat housing.
Oh. So tighten it more?
Probably.
Was there a gasket on that?
Just the thermostat gasket. Is there supposed to be another one on the...
I don't know.
Here, come look and make sure it's not coming out from any other...
All right, I'm gonna look that up real quick because I just realized there is no gasket on the where the thermostat, the water neck meets the whatever the fuck you want to call that. So I'm gonna look up if there's supposed to be a gasket there too, or just the rubber O-ring around the thermostat, and we'll be back with you.
So we found what the problem is. We got some radiator hoses to try this out. We're in the Fozzie.
Yeah, fail.
And we're just gonna have a little bit of fun while we out here.
We already did it once. But...
Yeah, we did it once. We can do it again.
Oh, dude, I didn't even break that ice. That one was thick. This one I broke through.
Oh, that was painful.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
It's not as fun when it's frozen.
yeet.
Well, it didn't spawn that bitch back.
Damn it.
We have to do it again.
No fluids leaking, we mint.
Don't even say that. Yeah, why would you say that?
Oops. Alright, we'll catch you guys when we try out these hoses. Attempt number 2.
1,000.
Yeah. So from what it looks like, there's no leak underneath here now. So we got one of the hoses that we got from Jackson does work. So there's a shitty one. That one you can take back. And fuck it, just take the Gates Flexi one for that one. Yeah. Alright, oh, gotta plug the battery in.
Oh, yeah.
That might help.
Dude, I'm so fucking pissed now it doesn't start.
Why the fuck does this keep giving me issues? Oh.
What the fuck? Fucking Subarus and they're being able to unplug shit.
Being able to unplug and shit. Where's my 10 mil?
Hybrids.
Where'd my 10 mil go? Uh-oh. Oh, found the 10 mil.
See, look, he's already freaking out.
I am, because we're about to start it again. I don't want to see a leak.
It's a Subaru. What do you expect?
Yeah,
It's a 23-year-old Subaru. What do you expect?
It's older than me.
It's almost 24. Realistically, it probably is already 24 from when it was like produced versus like when it hit the streets.
It's like a year and a half older than me. Ready?
Yep. Not even bubbling or anything yet.
I don't see anything coming out underneath
Really?
so far.
Cool. Oh, here we go. We got some bubbles.
I'm still nervous. It's absolute fun. Most of the headers are smoking like crazy.
Yeah.
Huge. But there's still,
Subie Nation, the vapor cloud nation.
there's still a lot of cooling on the header. So.
Well, yeah. It's raw steel.
Yeah.
Those things gonna be rustier than a motherfucker by the end of the winter. What?
Come take a look at this.
What the fuck's the problem?
It looks like a fucking tea kettle popped open.
What?
It looks like a tea kettle semen. I'm sitting here.
fucking welds, dude.
Well, I'm sitting here, and
Oh, dude, is that that spot I was talking about?
that's the
That,
putty.
like, crater?
Yeah.
Is that that crater I was looking at?
Yeah.
That looks like a rivet almost?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
My, no,
Dude, it really does vape.
the putty let go, and I'm sitting here, and I just see. Poof, I'm like,
I don't know if you even want to show that fucking clip on the internet. Oh, a few more bubbles. Here we go. Working its way out. Not much air in the system. That's good because it's not like going crazy. Yeah. A few more. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Until we can go like at least 4 or 5 minutes without seeing any bubbles come up. Probably need to do a little bit better weld.
Yeah. Well, Owen was telling me what I should have done is I should have heated up the metal. I didn't heat up the metal before I started.
Yeah.
And so it hardened. But, yeah.
So we're just put some exhaust paint.
Dude, we had to deal with the fucking... Sounds really nice. Pretty quiet. Burp in the system. And from the looks of it... Oh, he scared me. He let go of the throttle and scared the fuck out of me. But, from the looks of it... Well, we got a lot of steam coming out from the water pump area.
Really?
Come take a look.
Maybe it's drying up.
Probably. Yeah, but, well, probably. I'm hoping that's just what it is. Yeah. Sounds good now. Actually, the motor sounds a lot better than it did before.
Yeah.
So I guess it was way out of time. Love both cars where you can just touch the throttle with your finger. I did a good job with these on equals. It sounds really good back here. All right, so once this is done, we'll catch you guys. Well, it made it on its first drive, 2 drives.
Yeah. It took a full throttle pounding down the straight road just to make sure, because he's like, oh, I don't really want to get on it. I'm like, well, what's better? Fucking
finding out now,
here,
or
2 minutes from home, or something go wrong in Westbrook like an hour from home. So
she made her full pull, and
it's a lot quicker and a lot more like responsive and linear now that the timing's fixed, obviously.
Yeah.
I had a 2.5 RS, same generation as this sedan, and it had a 2.2 swap with a 2.5 manifold, injectors, throttle body, all that shit, and it had clogged cats, and I didn't have that car very long, and I didn't think it would be much faster. I didn't have the money at the time to like throw an exhaust on it and get that taken care of, but this thing pulls hard. Like, I'm honestly very impressed, especially for an auto. Like, this thing rips. With my XT, how bad it is right now with the clogged fucking downpipe or uppipe or whatever it is that's clogged, I feel like this thing would pull away from it. And like, I don't say that lightly.
Yeah.
It goes a lot better. So Jake's gonna keep an eye on the coolant, because there's like one little drip coming off I think it's the thermostat housing.
Right off the housing.
Did that.
Yeah, you can probably see it's coming off right there. You can see a little drip right on the bottom. But I gotta put a new zip tie here. Shit. Cause
Saying that, you don't do it.
yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Here you go. I'm gonna go get a zip tie.
But yeah, so keep an eye on that, and I told him to let me know what his gas mileage is like now, because it'll be interesting to see with the timing change if the gas mileage is a little better. But I got places to be. I'm gonna try and I don't know if he'll really need my help, but go help Tyler get the last bit of the SRT4 put together. He's done a pretty solid amount, got it timed and everything while I've been here. So I'll probably try and charge a GoPro, because I'm sure it's dead. I think I have it with me. We'll have a whole bunch of content missed in between there, but I'll pick up where he's at now. And if you want to see that, head over to my channel. And I think that's it for this job on the Subaru.
Yeah.
She held her own. The test drive that we took it on wasn't babied. So.
And we only had that one area where it smelled like we had massive.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. We drove through this one section and got a huge whiff of coolant. We're like, So we stopped. We looked. Everything was dry. We didn't quite smell it anymore. By the time we turned around, we came back through the same area and smelled it again. And the whole ride home, we didn't smell it at all. So we're thinking it was just that area that for some reason smelled like coolant, which is a weird coincidence.
Blew a coolant line and then.
Yeah, it's a weird coincidence, but it's not the car, because we drove it for like another 20 minutes after that and didn't smell it once, nor did we smell it the whole way to that point. So
that was fucking weird.
It was really weird. But yeah, that's that. So, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for Jacob's next video. Anything else to add?
Well, I'm happy now.
Long pause.
Contemplating Subie life.
Contemplating. All right. Have a great night, guys. Peace.
See you guys.